Hi, this is Mary Kopczynski, the CEO of Regulator, with your update on this week's 49,257 regulatory alerts from 13,115 entities across the globe. Happy 4th of July, everybody, and happy 250th birthday to the United States of America. I'm still at my good old Jellystone RV park, and I'm only 7 miles away from historic Huguenot Street in New Paltz, where 7 original stone houses were built by French Protestant refugees 60 years before the Declaration of Independence. And what could be better for a 4th of July regulatory update than an episode of Regulatory Fight Club? I've been told by some of you that you quite enjoy these updates, and this one's pretty good. So, the regulators of the week are America 250 and Freedom 250. I swear I wrote this before John Oliver's episode on this came out, which I haven't seen yet, but the drama's been brewing for a while, and I specifically held it for this week. So here's the setup. Back in 2016, Congress created a bipartisan commission called America 250 to plan a nonpartisan celebration of the anniversary. Years of planning have gone into it. Then, in January of 2025, the White House created its own group by executive order called Freedom 250, run out of a task force the president himself chairs to take over programming, especially in D.C. Congress appropriated $150 million for the entire celebration, and America 250 was originally expected to receive about $100 million of that. Instead, as of this spring, America 250 had received only $25 million, while Freedom 250, operating through the National Park Foundation, had already pulled in more than $68 million in federal grants. So, Democratic commissioners are saying the administration diverted congressional funds toward a more donor-driven, Trump-branded version of the celebration, including VIP donor packages running up to $2.5 million for a speaking slot on the Mall on the 4th. Republicans on the commission say there's room for everybody. And now there's even a third group called Next 250, a left-leaning coalition running its own counter-programming this weekend. So you've got 3 different organizations all claiming to speak for America's birthday. So hey, who says regulation is boring? Regalytics also picked up this week that Congress has unveiled a semi-quincentennial, say that 5 times, time capsule on Capitol Hill. It's going to be sealed for 250 years until it's opened on July 4th of the year 2276. As for my family, we're going to be spending the 4th watching the massive ship parade on the Hudson River, Sail Forth 250, which is going to feature a naval review, 48 tall ships from around the world, and over 200 aircraft, including the Blue Angels. My 7-year-old boy is going to be in heaven. And last but not least, it just wouldn't be a regulatory roundup episode if I didn't drop just one regulatory bomb. This is important. It's a trendsetter, and you definitely heard it from me, so pass this one along to your friends. So many of you know I've been monitoring private equity in healthcare. So yes, all of these corporates keep building health companies and health-adjacent companies. Well, a very big venture-backed health tech company called Carbon Health was founded in 2015 in the Bay Area. They now have over 80 clinics across 8 states, including California. And they just settled with the California Attorney General at $4.4 million fine plus a $100,000 fine personally for the former CEO for the unlawful practice of medicine. But the real consequence is that they have to completely change their organizational structure so that non-medical management company cannot have control or ownership interest in a physician-owned medical practice. I am telling you, this is the beginning of a trend, and there is going to be a shakedown across the U.S. I think people are tired of their doctors not being in charge of their medical treatment and having to put corporate policies ahead of patient care. So keep your eye out on that. And other than that, that's it this week for Regalytics. We have the global supply chain of the world's regulatory alerts in one very easy to use place. If you need a solution for anything related to regulation, give us a call. And happy birthday, America.